All right, let's jump right into this explainer and look at a massive, and I mean absolutely game-changing shift in hiring that is going to affect every single professional in India and honestly across the entire globe over the next couple of years. We are looking at a fundamental transformation in how companies value talent. Right now, so many of us are spending hours upon hours learning prompts, experimenting with dozens of new AI applications, and collecting these online certificates. But as we're going to discover today, that is just no longer enough to stand out in a highly competitive job market. We're going to explore why the future of hiring is no longer about who knows the most AI tools, but rather who can use AI to solve real, actual business problems.
Section 1. The Tale of Two Engineers. Picture this highly relatable scenario for a second. We've got two software engineers. They went to the exact same college, got the same excellent marks, and have the exact same technical toolkit. We're talking Java, Python, cloud computing, the whole shebang. On paper, they are absolute clones of each other. But suddenly, their paths sharply diverge. Engineer 1 gets a massive promotion and is handed way more responsibility. Engineer 2 is quite surprisingly pulled aside by management and actually asked to reskill because their current capabilities just aren't meeting the company's future needs anymore. Ouch. So, it begs the million-dollar question. What exactly changed here? We know for a fact it wasn't their raw coding skills, it wasn't their years of experience, and it wasn't even their communication skills. What was that deciding factor that split their careers so drastically?
Well, the difference is honestly staggering, yet so simple. The promoted engineer actually figured out how to implement AI to solve complex business problems. The other engineer, they just learned how to use AI tools. Essentially, they just learned how to type questions into a chat window. And that single, powerful difference is completely upending hiring expectations all over the world.
Section 2. The Big Hiring Shift. When we zoom out to the macro level and look at companies like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Deloitte, TCS, Infosys, and Accenture, we see exactly why this shift is happening. For decades, we were hired primarily for our raw technical skills, right? Programming, testing, networking. But today, AI writes the code, it creates detailed documentation, generates presentations, writes comprehensive reports, and even reviews pull requests, and let's be honest, probably with a lot fewer complaints than we do. Because AI handles these baseline tasks so easily now, raw technical knowledge is fast becoming a mere commodity.
And because of this commoditization, job interviews are flipping upside down. Recruiters simply do not care about your favorite ChatGPT prompt anymore. They are asking the tough questions. Can you reduce our operational cost? Can you improve customer service? Can you automate our slow workflows? Can you increase our revenue? They are hunting for problem solvers who can drive actual, measurable business results.
Section 3. Users versus implementers.
To really grasp this divide, imagine Google is interviewing two candidates for a high-level role. Candidate A proudly sits there and states, I know more than 50 AI tools and I have certificates for all of them. But candidate B says, I built an AI system that automatically responds to customer emails, updates our dashboards, and creates daily reports. It is blindingly obvious they are going to hire candidate B over the person who just collects tool certificates. Why? Because businesses do not buy tools, they buy outcomes.
And just look at the real-world value candidate B brings to the table. That automated system isn't just a cool tech demo, it actively saves their company 500 hours of manual labor every single month. That is a massive reduction in operational costs. That is the true power of focusing on outcomes rather than just gathering up technical knowledge.
So let's nail down what AI implementation actually is, formally speaking. It's not about writing the perfect prompt or just summarizing a PDF document. It means identifying a real business problem, spotting the bottleneck, and designing a complete AI-powered workflow from start to finish. It's about building a comprehensive system that delivers ongoing, tangible value to the business.
Section 4. Real-world AI implementation.
Now you might be sitting there thinking, hey, I'm not a software engineer, so does this even apply to me? Absolutely it does. This isn't just for software developers. Look at HR. Instead of a recruiter spending 4 whole days manually screening resumes, an implementer builds an automated hiring assistant. In finance, replacing hours and hours of manual data entry with an AI reporting workflow. In marketing, building an entire content generation system instead of staring at a blank page struggling to brainstorm. Whether you are a business analyst, an HR professional, a finance executive, or a project manager, AI implementation is becoming the ultimate bridge between business needs and technology, no matter what department you're in.
Section 5, your 5-step roadmap. If you're wondering how to make this transition yourself, how to move from being just a casual user to a highly sought-after implementer, here is an incredibly effective, practical action plan you can start today. Step 1.
understand business problems. Don't start with the tools, find the actual bottlenecks your company faces every single day. Step 2, learn multiple AI models. You need to know exactly when it's best to use Claude versus Gemini or ChatGPT based on the specific task at hand. Step 3, build complete end-to-end workflows. Actually automate the entire process. Step 4, measure your results. Track the exact amount of time and money your solution just saved. And finally, step 5, build a portfolio showcasing these real solutions. I promise you, this proves your worth far, far better than any basic online certificate ever could.
Section 6. India's massive career transition.
This roadmap is absolutely critical right now because India has one of the largest talent pools in the world and is entering a historic career transition. Millions of professionals are going to be competing for the exact same opportunities. Listen, this isn't about AI replacing people. It's about empowering the people who combine business thinking with AI capabilities. The professionals who will truly stand out tomorrow are the ones who can walk into an interview and confidently say, here's your business problem, here's the AI solution I designed, and here is exactly how much time and money it is going to save you. That is a fundamentally different and way more powerful conversation.
If you're a professional who wants to stay relevant, earn more, and build a truly future-proofed career, you cannot stop at just learning the tools. Subscribe to the channel and be sure to visit AISkillAce.com to join our hands-on training program. It's designed specifically to help you transform your AI knowledge into measurable business results. But I'm going to leave you with this one thought to chew on as we wrap up. In your current job right now, today, are you just using AI to do your daily tasks a little bit faster, or are you actually redesigning the way your company does business?